Alrighty, so this video is just a basic instructional training on how to use a browser. Um, so to get right into it, open up your browser of choice. In this case, it happens to be Firefox that I'm using here on the system. And the upper left-hand corner here, this is known as a browser tab. The reason it's called tab is because it looks like a tab. It's quite simple. You can open up multiple tabs to go to different places. So for example, you'll be able to have one website here, another website there. Let's go into what you're going to need to do. This area right here is known as a URL or address bar. You know that it's an address bar because you'll be able to type into it. Now the difference between an address bar and this search bar right here is that search is going to use whichever search engine that you have defaulted to the browser at that time to look up keywords or phrases. So if you wanted to find shoes, you would type that in here. And as you can see, it uses that and it'll bring up shoes. But we're not going to use this to bring up a website. In this particular case, your website, or at least one of your mock-ups, is jewelry test site 1.weebly.com. Now it's that simple. Some people may ask, hey, do I need to type in www or whatever at the beginning? No, you don't need to. The browser here will know to either use www or not, or if you're a web developer or a web developer happen to build the site, they may use the www for a different reason or to cause a different effect. But we're not going to get into that. This address bar is the most important point of this. You're going to need to use this to type in any domain name that you are desiring to go to their website for. So you can click on that, you can click enter, and you notice it's going to look different for this than it would be for simply searching for it. So if, let's, for example, we used this over here, and this is what happens because you used a search. Now, of course, then you're going to be sitting here wondering which one do I need to use, and none of these are going to show up as the one that you need to go into. If you want to go directly expressly to a website, all you need to do is type in the domain name into the URL address bar. So to kind of go over this one more time, show you a different example. Your second mockup site is this one, except that we used a 2. Now all I did was simply copy and paste. You're going to notice this at the beginning here, HTTP, hypertext protocol. You don't need to worry about typing that in. Once again, the browser will know that this needs to go at the front here. And then once again, we'll just paste it again, and then we'll do the third one. It's slightly different, you'll notice, because maybe the font and the menu, you're going to want to look at these 3 and figure out which one is the one that you're going to be looking to use. But this address bar is what is the kicker is. That's what you need to learn how to use. So with that said, that's the basics of using a web browser and browsing different websites. There is a difference between just searching for a word or a phrase and actually typing in a domain name. So those are the 3 sites. If you have any further questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks.